Christmas is coming. Are you ready? Do you have the decorations up? Do you have all the presents? Do you have all the lists? Do you know who you have to talk to? Do you know who you have to send cards to? Have you done it yet? It can be really hard to just breathe this time of year. And it is so easy to get lost in the details that we forget that the reason for the season is Jesus. And all this week, we're going to be talking about how to get ready. How can you just stop and breathe? And to do that today, I want to talk just a little bit about some verses in Luke chapter 1. There it says, "In the time of Herod, king of Judea, there was a priest named Zechariah, who belonged to the priestly division of Abijah. His wife Elizabeth was also a descendant of Aaron. Both of them were upright in the sight of God, observing all the Lord's commandments and regulations blamelessly. But they had no children, because Elizabeth was barren, and they were well along in years." Now, that might sound kind of weird to talk about for Christmas, and we're going to hear the rest of this week how Zechariah and Elizabeth are used to prepare the world for the birth of Jesus. But for right now, I want to focus on just a little bit on how the writer Luke focuses on this was during the reign of Herod. There was a priest named Zechariah from the line of Abijah. He says that this is real. That if you were alive back then, you could go and you could talk to these people. That it was when Herod was king, and there was this guy named Zechariah, and they were real. See, sometimes we forget to just stop and breathe and celebrate that this is about Jesus, because in all of the distractions, it seems that that becomes less than real. Because the lists and the demands and the parties and everything else is right there in front of us. But I want you to remember that this is real. That Jesus was really born for you. And so it's worth the time to just stop and breathe.